part of that. They wanted to be part of that, Joe. It was important to them. Oh, yeah. Crazy. Oh, yeah. Inordinately long.
Crutches.
I'm calling to order the meeting of Community Unit School District 300 Board of Education, Tuesday, July 14th, 2015. Mr. Alessio, please call the roll.
Alessio, present. Burley, Fiorentino, Garcia,
Here.
Lopez,
Here.
Miller,
Present.
Stevens.
Okay, moving on, Pledge of Allegiance, please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It feels weird. Yeah. Okay. Item 4.1, approval of the July 14th agenda. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Alessio, aye. Miller,
Aye.
Stevens. Aye. Garcia,
Aye.
Lopez.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0.
Okay, item number 5, superintendent report.
Evening, Madam President, board members, stakeholders, faculty, and staff. I'd like to begin the superintendent's report with requesting a moment of silence. As you know, we recently lost another valued D300 family member. Dr. Janine Steffen was an employee with the district, providing over 32 years of dedicated service for our students and staff and community. She was a teacher at Hampshire Middle High School, where in 2005 she became the assistant principal, and then in 2011 she became the Hampshire High School associate principal. I can tell you that while I'm relatively new to the district, I can tell you firsthand the number of people who this woman has touched in her life and her professional career is incredibly long. And I have received numerous messages from staff, from parents, really providing tremendous acknowledgments. And if you're tracking any of the social media, there's a great deal of conversation and people posting on there and giving her tremendous accolades. So I would ask the board and those in the room to join me in a moment of silence as we share our sympathy and condolences for her family and hope that they are able to manage their grief process effectively. Thank you.
Can I just ask one question?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone told Donna Shearing?
There was a district-wide email that went out last evening. Board members were copied on that with the information as well as the viewing. The family has asked to keep the burial
I
ceremony
only asked
private.
that because Donna's daughter, Julie, and Janine, and Deb Gehrig, who's also now with U46, all did their PhD work together. So they would want to know.
Before I move on into 5.1, the only other thing was an update from the foundation. As you know, I typically include an update from the foundation in the superintendent's report. As you know, they are busily working towards the D300 Foundation golf outing. While they are currently a little behind as far as the team registration and overall donations, I do know that this week alone we received a notice that there was a tea donation came in and another $1,000 donation from Hope Mifflin. So we are going to work with our media director. Anthony McGann is going to do another hard push through our website and social media, and we ask that if you are interested that you please notify the D300 Foundation. There are still a few spots left for teams and obviously some whole and other sponsorship opportunities. It is a great, great opportunity to celebrate, have some fun with your peers if you're interested in playing golf. I know I had a great time. It was one of my first events I got to participate in district-wide. But all of the proceeds from that go right back into classrooms. And that's one of the best things about Education Foundations is they support their mini grants, their larger grants, and now they have some medium-sized grants based on some things that we were able to modify this year. Some of the money also goes, obviously, to support our Educator of the Year and Teacher of the Year, which, as you know, significantly increased this year because now we require every school to participate in those events. So again, it's a great opportunity to invest back into your community, back into our schools. They're a great organization, and they are very fiscally sound and very fiscally responsible. So just an update from them. And then, Madam President, board members, at this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Dr. Churchill, who'll provide a very brief overview of the driver's education waiver. This is something we're required to do. And so just for clarification, we felt it was best to provide you with some additional background. Dr. Churchill?
So thank you. Mr. Hyde just told you about everything that I was going to tell you. We're required by law, if we want to charge in excess of $250 for driver's education. We have over the last, I don't even know how many years, charged $300 every 4 or 5 years, something like that. The board needs to reauthorize, and then we send the waiver application to the state, and then they authorize it. So on August 11th, I believe, we'll hold a hearing, and the public will be able to come and make feedback, and then we'll be asking for you to approve it so we can send it on to the state.
Any questions, comments? Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Churchill. And that concludes the superintendent's report for this evening.
Okay, we had no public participation. Item 7, motion to approve the consent items.
So moved.
Second.
Lopez,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Alessio, I, Garcia.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0.
Okay, item 8.1, approval of dual credit agreement. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Okay, Mr. Alessio?
Lopez,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Alessio, I, Garcia. Stevens,
Aye.
motion passes 5-0.
Item 8.2, approval of Huntley intergovernmental agreement. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
No, Mr. Alessio?
Lopez,
Aye.
Alessio, I, Garcia. Stevens,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
motion passes 5-0.
Any updates on board committees?
Have not met.
Finance, anything?
No, nothing new.
Okay. I'm going to move on to 9.2, 9.21, Kishwaukee Division Meeting. We've been asked to host the Kishwaukee Division Meeting September 24th.
September 24th?
September 24th. So it is early in the year. The questions are going to be what facility and what we want to do. So my recommendation is going to be to have a couple of board members work with Mr. Hyde to figure out the best place to have it and how to do it. And I'm thinking Kathleen and Susie might want to do it. How
Well,
about?
Personally,
Yeah.
I would like to have it at Hampshire High School. None of those schools have seen our high school, and it's closer to all of them for traveling distances. So to me, that would be the
And I
logical
think that
choice.
was one of the places that we had recommend, that had come out as being one of the choices was at Hampshire High School.
So I don't know what
But I don't know
that
what
though.
Hampshire High School has going on that night. And so we
True.
really have to be very respectful beginning of the year to see what the schools have going on.
Hey, but
But there's
what
also
part?
Hampshire Elementary if we can't do Hampshire High School, the new, or
Gary,
Gary D. Wright.
They like to see high schools. If I go to all the meetings, they're always in high schools.
So that would,
Huh?
The chairs are higher in high
Yeah.
schools.
so I think what I would say then is we look for Hampshire High School, but let's, we don't need 7 board members trying to figure it out. But we should try and have our schedules free to attend September 24th.
Do you know why it's so early?
I do not. I indicated that I will not be present for that event.
And it's
Because I-
usually on the first Thursday of the month, or some such thing.
That was the date they asked if we were okay with. I informed them I would not be present, but that if we could accommodate. The only concern we also have for an early date was there was a recommendation from a fellow board member that, well, we'll have one school perform and we'll have another school do something. And the problem is that's almost 3.5, 4 weeks right after the start of school. And I don't know that any of our band directors or other programs will be ready to host an
I
event
would-
such as that.
I would speak to that. I know that Dundee Crown High School they're all practicing all summer. So the orchestra, chamber choir.
Yeah, I'm just not willing to guarantee and commit
I
our
understand what you're
schools to
saying, guarantee.
something.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we need to check with our schools before
Correct.
we commit to what type of entertainment or art show or whatever.
I
we're
would be
gonna-
happy to be part of planning this,
The
if anyone.
the entertainment is usually just right before the meeting even starts.
right.
last-
Showcase.
Yeah, like a showcase. It's nothing that you have to have so many, just one thing and that's it.
Well, I know Kathleen wants to be involved in helping to set it up, so between Kim and Susie, whichever one of you wants to.
I was offering because I didn't know if Kevin would be down.
Yeah, she definitely wants to do that.
That's fine, I will step
But I'm asking, make sure that Susie's okay with
Oh,
working
yeah,
on-
that's fine. She knows everybody.
Oh,
just
but I
show
want to
up.
know if you, Susie, if you wanted to be the other one working with
Yes, I
Kathleen.
do,
Oh, okay, good. So then we can move on with that. Is there anything else?
I'll meet with staff, Mr. Bombalis, and other key personnel to help coordinate the logistics on our end, especially since I won't be here. And we do need to figure out the meal, if it's something we would cater through Aramark, or if they expect to cater outside, or those types of things. And there were some questions we asked in email correspondence that we got some answers to initially.
Check on that date. That is very, yeah, see if we can do it on a different day. Be more than happy to do it.
I would be more than willing to, because I'd rather be here, quite honestly, for the
I
event.
agree, and that can be our reason.
Very good.
Okay, we do not need to go into a second closed session. Anything else, guys? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I've never seen my staff so happy. The only thing that makes them happier than this is a payday before a holiday.
He's got to call the roll.
Oh,
Don't you?
that was Stevens. Everyone.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm allowed to talk.
That's all, folks.